Hi everyone, today we are making this high profit wood art so you can sell it too. Today we're working on this sitting box, so let's get to it. And here I have the fox. I've got my pattern. I printed it twice like I always do. One for your legend and one to cut up to use to cut out your wood. On our channel, we show different woodworking projects with high profit margins, a lot made with scrap, that have sold really well for us so you can make and sell them too. So as always, we're going to start by printing out our pattern and cutting it out on the scroll saw. The patterns are available in our Etsy store, and the link is in the description below if you're interested. So once we've glued the pattern pieces down, I just use a glue stick. We're going to start cutting them out. And once we get them cut out, we'll do a little bit of sanding. But when you do sanding on these wood art pieces, you want to do minimal sanding because you really don't want to change the shape. And then we'll be able to stain them and start gluing them down. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to show you how I use a little bit of paint to create extra shadows and dimension on these wood art pieces that really just take it over the top. So I hope you stick around for that. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. We love to hear from you. And if this is the sort of thing you like, please consider subscribing. Go to our channel. You'll see we have lots of different wood art projects, and we would love to share them with you. When we create these wood art projects, we frame them using Chris's 2x4 frame method, and it basically allows you to get a really great looking frame for roughly $1 made out of pieces of a 2x4. So we have a separate video on how you do that. So I'll link that in the description below as well if you want to check that out, because that is a fantastic way to put the finishing touches on these pieces. So this is the fox cut out and sanded, and I've just laid it on the backing to show you. And now we're going to go into staining. So I am using oil-based Minwax, the red mahogany, and then I'm using just some cream colored paint for the white sections. Okay, so now we are pretty much done, and you could leave it here and it would be fantastic. I generally like to take it one step further, where I use a bit of black paint to really increase the dimension through the pieces. So I'll work on that now. And we had one of the viewers comment on another video that the trick that they use is they stain the edges of the pieces darker to help create that dimension, and that was a great tip too. I've been painting for many, many years, and I love painting, so this is the way I like to do it, but there's many different ways to do everything. So we're just going to put a little bit of the watered down black paint in the line. Sorry, sometimes it's hard to talk and paint. I'm just going to increase the darkness there on the side of the ear, over here. It's all about just creating dimension. And it may seem really subtle, but it does add. So then you just take a dry brush, or a damp brush, I would say, and just go and soften some of the lines. And if you're going to do lines on lighter colors, obviously the black paint's going to really stand out. You could also use a dark brown paint. It would just be a bit of a softer look. I won't be doing a lot around that white anyway. So I hope you guys can see a difference when I do this. It definitely makes a difference in real life, and it doesn't take that long to do. It's well worth it, but not necessary. If painting is not your thing, don't feel you have to do it to have a really fantastic piece. Okay, and again, this is underneath, so this would naturally be darker. So I'm just going to put a bit of the extra paint on the edges. I haven't found a super rich reddish color stain yet. I've been looking, I've tried the mahogany, the red mahogany. I just didn't find it gave me the richness that I wanted. So if anyone knows of a really good red stain, I'd love to hear about it. And I do like the old school oil stains. Maybe there is something different in the new water-based ones or the gel ones. And you can just do this as much or as little as you like. I'm just going to touch up the black on the nose piece. Not quite as dark as I think it could be. And then I think we are done. There we go. So thanks so much for watching. Chris and I really want to let you know how much we appreciate you spending your time with us. Have a fantastic day.